everybody, welcome to Thursday's at-home workout presented to you by Progression Fitness. It's Coach Nick here, just bringing you today's workout. First things first, let's go ahead, let's start with today's Grease the Groove. Today, as you see in the video example next to me, we're gonna be doing handstand hold practice or pike holds, okay? A little different twist on this. This is our upper body day again. So we did an upper body day on Monday push-ups. This is our second time through our split of upper, lower, and core. And today it's gonna be, again, a handstand hold or a pike hold for 15 seconds. There's a lot of in-betweens here. There's a lot of different ways you can make this more difficult, less difficult. You can do a high plank hold. If you wanted to repeat push-ups again this week and your shoulders, your upper body feel okay, by all means, go ahead, folks, all right? Let's start your first set of Grease the Groove right now. Again, 15 seconds of some kind of handstand hold practice or variation, like a pike. Here we go. All right, friends, let's go ahead and start our warm-up. Today, I'm gonna send you out again for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes of cardio. That could be running, jogging, walking, bicycling if the weather's not great. That's definitely a dance party in your living room. After that, you're gonna do 3 rounds of 7 push-ups, a 25-foot lunge walk, and then 25 foot of any kind of crawl. So bear, leopard, or crab, whatever you can think of for crawls today, okay? The distance you're figuring out in the warm-ups is gonna be important for the workout later today, so make sure to remember what went well for you in the warm-ups. Go ahead, folks, this warm-up should take you about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much cardio you do at the beginning. Set your clock, and here we go. Welcome back, friends. Now it's time for our strength work today. Today is just gonna be 12 minutes of bodybuilding. We're gonna be doing 10 on the left, 10 on the right, bent over rows. You're gonna be doing 10 reverse flies, and then you're gonna be doing a 30-second plank on the left, right, or front, and actually rotating through those movements, okay? Another way to upscale that plank, you could do an L-sit, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, stick with the plank today. Your goal is to get through at least 4 sets of all of these movements. A couple notes on each one here. On the bent over row, take your time, make sure that elbow follows up the side of your body. Again, this is an important movement for developing the pulling strength and the musculature necessary for doing strict pull-ups. On the reverse flies, what I want you to imagine is that you're flexing your biceps and showing your arms, and then, or else you're giving like a tree, like a big hug or something like that, and then you're gonna bring your elbows back and try to touch them together behind you. You should not be able to touch, you should not be able to touch your elbows. Most people can, I think, right? So, with that being said, just squeeze your shoulder blades together, trying to bring your elbows back around your rib cage. Again, following our ribs back. That's really important. We don't need to be way out here. Following our ribs back, knuckles together, elbows back. Knuckles together, elbows back. Go ahead, get started on your 4 sets minimum strength work. Set your clock for 12 minutes. Here we go. Awesome work on the strength portion today, friends. Last but not least, we have our workout of the day. Today we have an 18-minute AMRAP of the following: 5 on the left, 5 on the right, 1-arm kettlebell swings, 5 on the left, 5 on the right, dumbbell or kettlebell snatches, then a 25-foot post march, and then a 25-foot bear crawl with a dumbbell drag. Let's briefly touch on all of these movements today. First, starting with the with the 1-arm swing. Okay, so if you have a kettlebell today, we're gonna be doing 5 on the left, 5 on the right. If you have an extremely heavy bell, it might just make more sense or be more plausible to do just 10 traditional Russian swings, okay? If you feel like the bell is pulling you over when you try to do 1-arm swings in your warm-ups, go ahead and just do Russian swings. If you don't have a kettlebell, okay, or kettlebell swings just aren't happening today, you can do a couple different things. You could replace that with some weighted hops. You could replace that with weighted step-ups. I think weighted step-ups would be a much better option today. You could replace that with slam balls. Okay, so weighted step-ups or slam balls would be my number 1 and 2 options for replacements of this movement. Next up, we have the dumbbell or kettlebell snatch. I didn't demo the kettlebell snatch because it's extremely complicated. I'm definitely not trying to get you to shy away from it, but I don't think I was going to do it justice on this video today. So if you don't have a kettlebell snatch currently, let's save it for in person or via a Zoom call one-on-one. I'd be glad to set that up with you, okay? With that being said though, dumbbell snatch, we're just thinking jump, shrug, and punch today on repeat. If you need a different movement from this, you could do a dumbbell clean. If you need to stay below your shoulder, dumbbell power clean would be a fantastic movement today, or kettlebell clean. Post-march, all we're gonna do here is step out into a half split. Your front knee should not travel over your toe. I have a very short distance in my living room to perform this one, so I would recommend picking a larger space if you have it. If you don't, okay, kind of estimate across the floor, how much space do you have? If you have 10 feet, all right, go ahead, go over and back twice and count how many post-march reps that you get, okay? That should be pretty darn close. So over and back are like 4 lengths to what we want today, all right? Might be a little longer even. With that being said, because it's an AMRAP, it's okay if your distance isn't perfect. Just try to get it as close as you can. The goal here is to keep moving for 18 minutes, all right? Last one, 25-foot bear crawl with a dumbbell drag. Same concept, friends. Get an estimate of the distance you do have and adjust accordingly, right? So if you can figure out about how many crawls or how many post-march steps you need to do today during this, you can just count to that number or easily use that number to mark your rounds and reps when you're done today, okay? Everybody might record slightly different. That's okay, all right? With that being said, go ahead and do some practice rounds. Figure out which movements are gonna work best for you, and let's get ready to do this workout today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or any of the coaches. We're waiting for you. So, with that being said, set your clock for 18 minutes and let's do this thing. Awesome work today, friends, on the workout of the day. Thank you so much for joining us for another at-home workout. Hopefully we'll get to do this in person sooner than later. Have a great rest of your day, friends. We will continue doing these online workouts for the foreseeable future. Okay, so don't worry, these aren't going anywhere. Have a great day. Bye.